Umaga trying to get the jump on Kane. Umaga has yet to taste defeat here in the WWE by pin or submission.
Well, folks, you wanted Kane. You got him. Let's see what happens now. Whoa, nice shot.
You voted. You asked for it. Kane now is going to attempt to deliver the goods and pin the first loss on Umaga here tonight at Cyber Sunday. Kane choking, referee Jack Doan utilizing it. They want to get that magic 5 count.
I'll tell you, this is one match I would certainly not want to referee. Uh-oh. Look at this.
Umaga with a very, obviously, a very thick cranium. A very hard head, in other words.
Oh.
And a knife-edge chop on the massive chest of Kane. This crowd here in Cincinnati, obviously, many voted for Kane. And Kane now fighting back aggressively, but as soon as Kane got a little momentum going, Umaga gets right back in it.
Neither one of these huge men able to gain the early advantage here.
And neither man have been able to take the other off his feet yet. Reverse elbow by Kane, nearly 7 feet tall, close to 300 pounds.
Oh, there we go.
What a belly-to-belly suplex by the 350, at least 350-pound Umaga.
Look at this.
Oh, the kick right to the face. The thickness of Umaga's feet are sort of frightening.
Oh, what a headbutt.
And great agility by the super heavyweight, handled by Estrada, who is still at ringside. A man that cannot be trusted in Kane with an uppercut right hand scores and another right hand scores. This has been more of a barroom brawl than a wrestling match thus far.
Oh,
and look at the agility again of Umaga, that rolling heel kick.
Oh, and look at Estrada. Kane hoping to be the first to have a match with Umaga where Estrada doesn't get to break out that victory cigar.
That's in honor of the late Red Auerbach. Think Estrada knows who Auerbach was?
I don't think so.
Probably not. And look at Umaga choking Kane. Again, Umaga in danger of being disqualified here. Referee Jack Doan trying to communicate to Umaga through Estrada.
These fans are certainly communicating or trying to with Kane. They got that Kane chant going.
Umaga set for the ride, and Kane meets him with a size 18. But, face buster. Wow. Umaga stepped in and beat Kane to the draw, hooking that face buster.
This Umaga is just as unbelievable. I mean, you think you may have him hurt, but he's really not even phased.
Well, obviously the high threshold of pain, the great athleticism of Umaga, the bona fide mean streak that we've all seen, but the man can also wrestle. We know he can brawl, and we know Umaga likes to hurt people.
Oh, he loves to hurt people. And Estrada loves to watch Umaga hurt people.
I think Estrada is living vicariously through Umaga's exploits. And Kane fights out. There's no lack of fighting Kane, and a rake of the eyes indicates exactly that. Umaga wasn't getting the better of Kane, so Umaga rakes the eyes of the big red monster.
Well, we've seen Kane some amazing and very impressive victories in his years on Raw.
Pretty impressive slam considering Kane weighs 300.
Just about everything that Umaga does is impressive, and this could be bad.
Lord, look at the distance. Look at the distance between Umaga and Kane.
You can't really.
Oh, good cop. Tremendous athletic ability from a huge man. The cover should be, no, it's not. Umaga more than halfway across the ring now, intimidating referee Jack Doan. That may not be the wisest move for Umaga. I'm amazed that Umaga got from the corner past the line of demarcation, so to speak, in the ring. And a hard knee.
I don't know if I've ever seen Kane, what's the word, pretty much dominated like this before.
Hey, look at the thickness of the thighs of Umaga.
We haven't seen legs like that since the Brontosaurus died out.
And this man is over the powerhouse. Straight right hands to an unprotected victim here in Kane.
No wrestling here. Now wait a minute. Let's don't jump the gun. Kane's not a victim yet.
Well, he's certainly being counted like a victim.
I don't think we could ever classify Kane as
maybe
a victim.
right. Probably right. But
he's a monster, not a victim.
Well, the monster may be slain tonight.
Well, it may
if
become
Umaga has his way.
It might become a statistic.
Man, that is just the high impact of that. The picture tells 1,000 words in that illustration and that example.
I'm just amazed. I mean, watch this, and somehow I'm sitting there watching it, but I was fully expecting Kane to be able to move out of the way of that or somehow avoid that collision, but even Kane couldn't do that.
Umaga,
This is not good. Oh!
Umaga drove the Samoan spike into the ring post.
Kane was able to avoid that big Samoan spike, thank goodness.
And now that Kane has the opening that he's been looking for, the tables are turning, and what a shot to the head by Kane on Umaga. Umaga better have a hard head after a shot like that. And Kane's got something else in store. Oh, a vicious elbow.
Well, like I said, JR, Kane is certainly no victim. Wow.
Forearm shots, trying to cave in this massive chest of the 350-pound Umaga. Kane with nothing but heavy artillery. And indeed, Kane now has turned the table. It is Kane's offense that is impressive.
Kane need to continue landing these bombs here.
And bombs they are. Right. And
Here we go, look at this.
Kane's going to test out that hard head. And a uppercut right to the jaw. And Umaga down to one knee.
I don't think we've ever seen Umaga in this condition before, have we?
Umaga holding on to the ropes. And a hard headbutt. Umaga rocked, and he's found the sanctuary of the corner. That may be what's holding Umaga up. Full speed ahead, and Kane squashing Umaga in the corner, and the Samoan Bulldozer in deep trouble.
Some unbelievable impact here. I'm looking at the face of Estrada. I think Estrada may realize he's witnessing the beginning of the end here.
What a Samoan drop on a 300-pounder.
Oh, now look. Estrada thinks he's got it well in hand now.
Umaga may be wasting. Kane set up. Umaga.
Look at Estrada.
And Kane caught him up.
It could do it.
Trying to say the choke slam to hell, but Umaga desperately rakes the eyes to regain some control here. Nobody there. And Umaga's head may have hit that top ring post, I'm not sure. Back suplex on a 350-pound man, and Kane obviously in big-time control.
And Umaga in big-time trouble here. Oh, I don't know about this.
Big Red Machine.
Well, we've seen Kane fly before.
Deviating from his ground attack.
Look at Estrada.
And Estrada being kicked to the curb.
Great.
Kane now posing. And Umaga, did he get Kane with that thumb? He got Kane in the throat, did Umaga, I believe. Kane now staggering. A Samoan spike. Buried deep in the throat of Kane. The cover. And Umaga remains undefeated. Umaga beats Kane.
Here is your winner, Umaga.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Again, he could be the next WWE champion, referring to the near 400-pound Umaga, a man that since debuting right after WrestleMania last year, that's been over 9 months, has remained undefeated. No one has pinned this man. No one has made him submit. And Umaga has been in the ring, King, with the best in the WWE.
What a sight this is. What a sound. Listen, those drums, that music is almost like, remember seeing the movie King Kong the first time you saw him? It's almost the same when you see this monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer. The 18-wheel version with a mean streak. No fear whatsoever. Thick, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena well over 100 pounds. WWE title Since 1963, only changed hands twice in Kansas City in the last 47 years. That is a scary human being, referring to Umaga.
Yeah. One of our fans out there has a sign that says, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, Cena!
A phenomenal ovation here in Kemper Arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring. But Cena doesn't have a reverse, King.
No, the champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
Cena, a three-time WWE champion. The handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga.
Man, what a scary
And from
sight.
West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena.
So Cena gives up 102 pounds to an undefeated challenger who's hungry to become the WWE champion. And why not?
So John Cena, the WWE champion for now, JR.
Well, you're right. For now. Remember, at this very event last year, Cena lost the coveted WWE title. So New Year's Revolution has not been a extremely kind event for John Cena, and senior referee Mike Chioda has called for the bell. I don't envy the referee in this match. And more importantly, I don't envy John Cena in this match. Oh, Cena sticking and moving here. And Umaga, not as refined as some of the challengers that have come after the WWE title, and Cena trying to go power for power with Umaga. And starting off very quick pace. Umaga right out. Oh my God! There's nothing left over here to break.
Easy!
Good grief!
Oh, no, no, no!
Wait a minute! Oh, get control of that man!
Come on, Estrada!
I was getting ready to lead to go to St. Louis early. Wow. That's a big setup. That's scary. Umaga's scary. Umaga trying to hang on. That. Oh. And Umaga scores that shoulder block, and Cena. Oh my God! Cena was vaulted. He was
with ease. Did you see with the ease?
One arm.
That
One
Umaga
hand.
threw John Cena out of the ring.
That was a flick of the wrist, and Cena went sailing.
Watch this again, and look, Umaga's not even in the ring himself. John Cena just flying out of it. Oh, man.
And it's chaotic in KC, and Cena almost unhinged the steel steps, but more importantly, it was Cena's body that almost unhinged those steps, specifically John Cena's shoulder. Man, we've got
Well, we had more action outside the ring than we have inside thus far.
and injuries and damaged bodies and human beings battered and bloodied. And who knows what's going to happen here with the WWE title at stake. Well, Umaga's got a very deliberate pace. And I'm not saying he's slow. This man's got another step. And some of the greatest athletes in any field of any endeavor The Samoan heritage. Umaga not know any exception.
Look at this. It's just so hard to have any impact or have any effect on this Umaga. Oh, man.
Look at this man's thighs, his backside, he's anchored.
I mean, you can hit him with everything you got. You may think he's slowed down or hurt a little bit, but...
And he's an ideal size for a NFL nose tackle. He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty. Like some impact here.
Yeah, but he might be an okay nose tackle, but he may be the ideal size to be the WWE champion.
Amen. I'm just saying this challenger is very athletic for a 350-pounder. And again, I'm sure that Estrada probably gave that weight to the officials. And Cena fighting back. Look at him, John. Cena fighting back. Oh, Samoan drop. And Cena's may have popped a rib right there. The Samoan drop from a 350-pounder, at least 3.5 bills.
And all of a sudden, Umaga, I mean, just with that look, almost a childlike look on his face. He's so proud of himself.
That's deadly. A wicked Samoan drop.
What's Umaga got in his mind now? Watch out, JR. Watch out. Oh, no!
Cena, face first on our table. What's left of it?
I don't see that coming. Umaga running all the way across. Whoa, whoa, look out, ref.
Umaga intimidating the referee. And Estrada's got to get control of his man here because Cena can't lose the title on the outside. This isn't Falls Count anywhere.
Now, come on, guys.
Come on, we've had enough of this over here tonight. Look out! Cena's face bouncing off the table like a basketball. And Umaga on the outside. And these men are counted out. John Cena will retain the WWE title. I will. And Estrada trying to communicate in his own unique way, King, with Umaga.
Well, you know that Estrada does not want Cena or Umaga to be counted out.
Absolutely not.
Estrada's going to have to somehow communicate. Whoa.
Cena trying to sunset flip Umaga. We talked about that wide base.
Pull, John, pull.
And now Umaga's lost his grip with the ropes. Good Lord, can you imagine if Umaga had set in Cena's face with that rather large backside?
John Cena would have been squashed. There would have just been a big oily spot.
Oh my God! No! So wait! Hey! Oh my God! Umaga got.
Well, John Cena attempted to body slam Umaga, and the weight was just, Cena wasn't set, and the weight just was too much.
I know you're not going to believe this, but I was damn near speechless when I saw John Cena scoop up Umaga. Then Cena's back gave way, or his legs. Umaga, that hard leg drop. Got some elevation on that deal, too. Hey, this big challenger, he ain't no Clydesdale, folks. You're looking at a man that's got that extra step and that impact.
He's not a Clydesdale. You're right, JR. I think Clydesdales can be tamed. There's no taming Umaga.
This is a thick, world-class athlete that has a very unique background and heritage that lends to his aggressiveness. He is an evil and a scary human being. And now Cena caught between the ropes, now goes out to the apron. And Estrada, some kind of hand signal utilizing with Umaga, who got hung up on that top rope. And that's not what Estrada was signaling, I'm sure. Cena now on top. Cena on top.
Cena senses an opportunity, but he's caught midair.
Cena, 248 pounds, caught in midair like a small child.
Look out! Oh my God, JR, have you ever seen anything like that?
Oh, a sidewalk slam, almost a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. Bottom line, Umaga manhandling Cena, but Umaga, I'm troubled about Umaga. Now he finally goes to the cover. And Cena wisely able to get a foot on the bottom rope.
Look at Umaga. He's almost oblivious as to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Umaga has a obviously no conscience, and sometimes it's as a hard headbutt. It's as if he gets confused in the ring until Estrada is there to direct.
I don't know if he's ever confused, JR. It's just that maybe he doesn't know when to stop.
Well, he's a perplexing individual. And he is big and powerful, and Cena would say amen to that right now if he could. I don't think that Cena could say anything right now.
And look at Estrada over there with the praise for Umaga every time Umaga dishes out more punishment.
Hey, there'll be a lot more cigars in that pocket if Umaga wins the WWE title. And Cena now with the burst.
Hey,
Cena with the
there
burst.
you go.
Blockbuster.
Oh my God, look. Look at Umaga, he's right back up.
Umaga, oh my God. Ran through Cena with that rolling kick.
That has to really please Estrada.
The most coveted championship in the WWE is at stake. This is amazing.
And Umaga he is unstoppable. He just will not stop coming at you.
Umaga is a relentless super heavyweight, hell-bent on becoming the WWE champion right here tonight. And joining so many greats, including John Cena, that have been the WWE champion since this championship was established in 1963. Man, that's a big hand. That is a huge knife-edge chop king.
Don't I know it?
There may not be Umaga is reminiscent of the late Yokozuna as far as the unorthodoxness, the thickness, the size, and
now look, I think Estrada is really directing the offense here. Oh, good grief!
Estrada's calling the plays, and Umaga is executing them, and he's also executing John Cena figuratively.
Well, Estrada liked that so much, he's directing Umaga to do it again.
Umaga doing everything that Estrada tells him to do, and that's dropping all that weight straight south right in the chest cavity of John Cena, driving the air out of the WWE champion.
Cena can't take many more of these. Oh, baby! That's gotta hurt even Umaga. He is a man, you know.
Umaga has not been gilded, obviously. And Cena got his knees up.
I think
and
Cena's
oh my God!
Look at that! Oh, no, he can't do it! Oh,
Cena
my gosh!
face first. But Cena has had to withstand so much punishment, so much bodily harm.
Well, we've seen John Cena FU a lot of people, but the weight of Umaga and the condition that John Cena was in was just too much.
King, we've seen John Cena. Oh my God, again, Cena catapulted over the top.
Oh, man.
But the beat down and the beating that Cena has sustained here is just indicative that John could not FU Umaga. We've seen Cena FU bigger men than Umaga.
But let me ask you when's the last time we've seen John Cena manhandled like he's being tonight?
I don't recall ever seeing John Cena manhandled like he is tonight. And I'm just being honest with you. Cena's in great shape. He weighed in at 248 tonight.
Look at the size of Umaga's hand. He could just put it right around John Cena's neck, and that's a huge neck.
I'm amazed at the size of Umaga's calves and his thighs, which gives him great power, and that great base makes it almost impossible to knock off his feet. Straight right hands. There's absolutely no remorse in this man. And we may be a Samoan spike away as Cena's trying to get the feeling back in that left arm. We may be a Samoan spike away from crowning a new WWE champion right here tonight in Kansas City.
Uh-oh, look out, this pressure point, this nerve hold. Cena already having trouble with that left arm.
Right on that trapezius muscle. Trying to render that left arm even more helpless is Umaga on the reigning WWE champion, John Cena.
And if Umaga is successful in incapacitating Cena's left arm, that's going to pretty much take the #1 weapon out of Cena's arsenal, and that's the FU.
Cena needs every advantage, everything that he brought with him needs to stay intact. If Cena has expects to have any chance of retaining his WWE title. I'm not counting John Cena out. But the bottom line of it is that Umaga, essentially, King, this whole match has dominated.
Cena's left arm is just about gone. No feeling left.
Well, Cena would tell you that he's right-handed.
Yeah, but
I don't say that in jest. But
you're going to need both arms. You're going to need all the strength you've got in both of your arms to deliver an FU on Umaga.
I agree. And my point is, if John Cena can stand, that heart's pounding, Cena's going to be fighting. But will it be enough? That's the question.
Well, Cena is standing now. He's fought his way back to his feet.
Cena trying to cause some separation here with everything he's got.
And look, he's broke that hold from Umaga.
My God, Cena is just gutting it out.
And speaking of gut, there's a big boot to the gut. Oh, my God.
But Umaga again retaliates and counters with the high impact. Nothing pretty about Umaga.
Wow.
I don't mean that.
No pun intended, right?
I don't mean that offensively either.
Uh-oh.
Look at that huge thumb.
Well, you know what he's thinking.
Is that the biggest damn thumb you ever saw in your life?
He's thinking Samoan Spike with that thumb.
I've got Umaga listening to Estrada. Umaga on the second rope.
If he hits that Samoan Spike from here, we got a new champion. Oh, no!
And Cena barely able to move out of the way. Umaga drove his hand into the canvas. Umaga may have broken his hand or his thumb. I can't be sure, but he damn sure drove it into the canvas, and it was intended for John Cena's throat. John Cena was a lucky man to avoid that situation.
John Cena needs to somehow get the strength back into that arm, get the feeling back into that left arm. He's got a little bit of a window of opportunity here now. Needs to capitalize. Nice shot.
Oh, right hand by Cena, and it doesn't really hugely affect the
Look at this. Look at this.
right to the legs, so everything that John's got. Well, again, will it be enough? Umaga staggers, but he stands. Umaga will not go down. Oh, gosh almighty. Right into the ribs. And again, maybe in that solar plexus that could have driven the air out of John Cena, and Cena is sucking the air through his mouth. So it indicates to me that Umaga just knocked the breath out of John Cena.
Watch this and listen. Good grief. Careful, that didn't break a rib. John Cena still attacking again. Oh my God!
Umaga's head hit the ring post. I don't care how. Oh my God! Oh my God! My God! Cena with a suplex.
Cena's strength is unbelievable. Where'd he get that from, JR?
Cena just suplexed a 350-pound man.
He may have thrown his back out in the process, but our fans,
My God, the adrenaline rush.
that's right, they're saying, you can't see me.
This huge crowd at Kemper
Five-knuckle shuffle, JR. Wow!
coming to their feet. This huge crowd here in Kansas City, and Cena's using that emotion and that adrenaline.
And look at Estrada. He is beside himself. He's in a panic mode right now.
Estrada sees a look on. Umaga's never been beat. He's never been beat.
Let's do it.
It's not going to be tonight, John. The belly-to-belly suplex by Umaga. Cena has tried at least twice that I can recall to hit the FU on Umaga, King. It's just not going to happen tonight.
Both of these men have had so much taken out of them.
Cena's got to use something else besides the FU, and it may be a moot point anyway.
Well, Umaga obviously still has more strength left than John Cena does. Now what, JR?
Cena hung upside down in the proverbial tree of woe. And take him out. No! Yeah! Umaga flying headbutt. Man, Cena was just a piece of raw meat, like hanging from a tree. And Umaga assaulted Cena, who was upside down with that flying headbutt.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine seeing something like that coming at you when you're hanging upside down?
Well, I can only imagine what we're seeing now, JR. We may be seeing the end of the title reign of John Cena.
Umaga sticks this move. Say goodbye. Oh! Cena pulls himself up. Cena with a roll-up, hit it.
My God, he did it! Cena caught him back out of nowhere!
Here's your winner, and still the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Plus I can't turn the swell off. A franchise doing big business.
Introducing first, the challenger. From the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga!
You know, King, notwithstanding the fact I'm still curious as to why Umaga's handler got to choose the stipulation for this WWE title match. The one thing about Umaga is since last April, this man has been beaten one time.
Well, that's right. Well, the reason Estrada got to pick the match was we could thank Jonathan Coachman. Coachman strikes again.
Umaga near a 400-pounder, a super heavyweight with amazing quickness and agility. But a man that seems to be on the brink of being out of control each and every moment that he is in the ring.
Every time I hear those drums, it reminds me of the old King Kong movie on Skull Island when they summoned Kong. But I think Umaga is scarier than King Kong.
Umaga looking to win the WWE Championship. And for you Karma buffs, it was 36 years ago today that Bruno Sammartino lost the WWE title to Ivan Koloff. Will fate repeat itself?
Well, we've seen 2 titles retained so far here at the Royal Rumble. I'm sure John Cena hopes it'll be 3.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Well, King, 16,118 that have sold out the AT&T Center, showing their respect to the WWE Champion, who is only 6 days removed from a near tragic injury at the hands of Umaga. We thought on Monday night that Cena may have had his sternum severely injured.
Well, I'm going to tell you, JR, I don't like the looks of this. You can tell from John's demeanor that he is not 100%. That abdominal injury has got to be, it's going to come into play in this match without a doubt.
Well, we have found out later, of course, as the week progressed, that Cena did sustain a abdominal injury. He was examined again by WWE team doctor earlier tonight. Certainly obvious that the chairman of the WWE, who he is favoring in this contest, Mr. McMahon said he can't see John Cena being the last man standing.
It's a war dance, a victory step. A boss dance is a gift to you.
Cena's ribcage taped up. Heard somebody mention bullseye earlier. That's like Umaga. That's got to be like a bullseye on John Cena.
Well, you just have to wonder, and we're not going to know until the match gets underway, how much trauma Cena can sustain with that abdominal injury that is heavily taped. And Cena, Umaga going nose to nose.
Well, both men standing now, but how long, and who's going to be the last man standing?
Cena has no backward gear, which may not prove fruitful in this matchup. As Cena trying to stand toe-to-toe with a super heavyweight. Cena with a jawbreaker and a right hand. Cena relying on that right hand. Oh, but downstairs goes Umaga, right to the abdomen. And you see the response from John Cena, immediately knocking out of the ring. Cena is sucking for air here as his body is writhing in pain.
Cena is hurt bad, and now Umaga knows it. Estrada knows it. Look at Estrada. He is giving Umaga the signals. He knows, he's telling Umaga right where to concentrate.
And again, there's no countouts in this match, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, and no submissions. The match will continue until one man cannot answer the referee's 10 count. And that means, of course, the winner will be the last man standing.
Oh no, look out here!
And the steel steps welcome John Cena with open arms, so to speak, and Cena's abdomen smacking the steel. Guess who wins?
Well, John Cena had to been wondering since this past Monday night what his abdomen was going to be like. Oh, what's the count up to? Count up to 5, I believe.
And Umaga again. Look, we're taking a look. Listen. The torso, the abdomen of John Cena on those steel steps. And Umaga hammering Cena here on the outside.
We both know Umaga, he doesn't care where he hammers his opponent. These two guys are likely to be all over this arena here in San Antonio.
Referee out there following the action. As we said, no countouts or disqualifications. And John Cena relying on what brought him here. And that's a good right hand.
He's got Umaga wobbly.
And Cena bouncing Umaga's head off the apron. But literally, or seemingly, I should say, to no avail. But again, Umaga goes downstairs right to that injured abdomen of the WWE champion, John Cena.
Man, Cena was rocking Umaga, but as soon as Cena sent Umaga face first into that ring apron, it was like a wake-up call for Umaga.
Thunderous headbutt by Umaga. Cena's forehead, the bridge of his nose, the object of that impact.
Oh, look out.
And a hard kick, again, right to the abdomen. Certainly Estrada, the handler of the #1 contender, has Umaga well prepared for this last man standing WWE Championship match.
Well, you're right about that, and there was really no way that John Cena could prepare for this match. He had to spend the week trying just recuperating.
Cena couldn't train this week, couldn't get all of his physical preparation in for this match due to that injury. And Cena now trapped in the corner. Referee here only to utilize that 10 count, and Cena got a foot up in self-defense.
Oh, no! Oh, man, how'd they do it?
No pinfall, no cover here. Referee is using that 10 count.
Watch this clothesline one more time. This will knock your lights out.
Yes, but more importantly, the count is in progress. And the count is up to 5. Cena beginning to stir. Cena's got to be up before 10. 7, you heard Mike Chioda. That's the key issue in this match. Again, don't be looking for submissions.
Oh, that is not good for John Cena right there.
And that high impact king, the more high impact that Umaga can muster up, the more it's going to take the lifespan of Cena's title reign away from him.
Wait a minute now.
Well, the sad part about it is thanks to Jonathan Coachman and Estrada, last man standing means no disqualification. Cena's not standing. That's more important right now. Cena near the rope. 6 is the count.
Oh, that was mighty nice of Estrada. He told Umaga to hold off during the count, but now the steel steps are in the ring.
Cena got himself up at 7, maybe 8. And John Cena hanging Umaga. And wait a minute. Cena can't. What's John Cena doing here?
Look at this.
How is
Look out!
For the love of God!
Oh, baby!
How did John Cena throw up?
I don't know, but after that, I believe John Cena could press the Volkswagen. Count, ref!
And now the referee's 10 count is right on Umaga. You can hear the count. Umaga's got to be up by 10.
He's up. But he's locationally challenged right now. Umaga doesn't know where he is. Look at that! Oh, have you ever seen anything like that?
Oh, God, that was amazing. The adrenaline rush that Cena must have created and found to get the strength in spite of that bruise or that torn up abdomen, and now Cena fighting right back.
And throwing those steel steps right into the head of your opponent is perfectly legal in this match.
And Cena knocked down again by a phenomenal athletic move by a near 400-pound man.
We just had no telling what those steel steps weigh slammed into his head a few seconds ago.
Umaga may be foggy and rattled, but Cena's having trouble navigating and to get back up. And another shot there by Umaga.
I think Cena's having trouble just breathing right now, JR. No, this is bad.
That's as sound as you could get. That's got to be Estrada's coaching. Or maybe it's the instincts of this Samoan bulldozer trying to squeeze the WWE title out of John Cena.
Whether it's instincts or whether it's coaching, it's going to work, I'm afraid. This is the one thing that John Cena did not need to have happen to him.
Cena is holding on. Again, no submissions. So Cena can't lose by submission in this bear hug.
Boy, and this is one of the few, well, I would say few matches we've seen John Cena in where the champ does not have the advantage, and especially with that abdominal injury. Oh!
Belly-to-belly suplex out of the bear hug, and Cena down flat. Referee will start counting again. Last man standing.
Umaga's got some devious things on his mind. Now what?
And the referee counting John Cena may be academic.
Umaga doesn't even wait for he doesn't even care if the referee counts. He just wants to hurt John Cena.
Yeah, but Cena may not be able to get up right here.
What's the referee on? 7 or 8? 8?
He just hit 8. He just hit 8. And Cena's up.
He's up. Cena's up.
Cena is up at 8. He'll turn to hold on.
Well, he's up at 8, but for how long, JR?
Well, for that long. A straight right hand took Cena down again. The WWE champion is being physically challenged as he has never been challenged in his entire athletic life.
Oh, no, I think Umaga is intent on returning the favor with those steel steps. Now what the hell he's going to do here, JR?
I have no earthly idea, but Umaga is, for him, seemingly carefully positioning the steps exactly where Umaga wants them. Right hand, Cena knocked back into the steps.
Oh, no.
Clean shots, hard shots.
Oh, wait a minute, JR. You see what's coming here?
Oh, you don't. King, this one.
Cena's head's placed against those steel steps. If Umaga hits this may not just end the match, this may end John Cena.
This 400-pound man.
Nobody home, thank goodness.
Boy, Cena just saved his WWE title, at least for a moment. And by God,
again.
How Cena just dimmed the lights of Umaga with the steel steps right between Umaga's eyes. The number one contender is down.
Come on, ref, count.
Referees count to 3.
Umaga's stirring already, oh my gosh.
Fans are looking for 10.
Is there anything that can keep Umaga down for a count of 10?
Umaga is up. Believe it or not, and Cena. Cena's up too. Almost Cena caught him midair. John Cena.
Oh no!
John! The tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam by Umaga with all that force just drove the air out of John Cena. And Cena landing on his lower back.
Check out Umaga's big miss one more time. You know what? If John Cena took advantage of it, but if that didn't keep Umaga down for a 10 count, I don't know what will.
Boy, Cena's face is telling one hell of a story here. Every time Cena tries to exhale, he said there's a grimace on the face of the WWE champion. Cena is struggling just to breathe.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The exhaling's not the problem. What about the inhaling?
Umaga, this basic stomping away with that big, thick foot of his.
And still getting instructions from Armando on the outside. Oh!
That's 400 pounds right in the injured area of the abdomen. And yes, that face has told the story of this match. It is John Cena's will to survive.
And Estrada says, go again? Good Lord.
The second time. That massive drop straight south by a man who could very easily leave here tonight, the 20th annual Royal
Again,
Rumble.
Umaga going to fall. What goes up must come down.
Big break for Cena. Can he capitalize?
Yeah.
Umaga's face bouncing off the steel. The low blow led to Cena getting an advantage. But how big an advantage?
Oh no, look at this.
Cena, how in God's name did John Cena slam this monster?
Umaga slammed right on those steel steps. That may do it.
Man, this Cena
Ref count.
got the spirit of a warrior, I'll tell you. Cena holding on, though, he's double up.
The referee's counting both Cena and Umaga.
And that's exactly what the referee should do.
Oh, Cena's up, Cena's up.
Cena's up. Somehow John Cena is up.
And he's telling Umaga, you can't see me. Five knuckle shuffle.
Big right hand by Cena right into the face of the #1 contender for the WWE title.
Oh, wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me. How can John Cena get this?
How is Cena? Oh, Cena's head, I think, hit the steps. I know Umaga hit the steps, but Cena's body, I think, gave away on him.
I think Cena's lower back gave out, but I think his head was trapped between those steps and Umaga's body.
I think Cena hit those steps, and Cena may have just cost himself the WWE title with more guts than maybe the law should allow, trying to FU a 400-pounder.
What's the count? The count's up to 5, I believe. See if John's head is between the steps and Umaga. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, my God. The count's up to 8, JR.
Cena up at 8. Oh, Cena bleeding. Cena bleeding. And he's up at 9. Cena is barely, look at he's staggering. His legs are not under him. John Cena staggering here. A bloody mess is the WWE champion.
I'm afraid it's only a matter of time now.
And look at this savage attack. Cena can't even get his hands up. As Umaga just hammers away at that deep laceration. And look at the blood flowing from the face of John Cena.
Well, Umaga and Estrada are sensing it now.
Cena has been cut. Thanks to those steel ring steps that are still there on the apron.
Oh, man.
And another right hand by Umaga. And they're just...
What a match this is, JR, man. What a match.
It is physically intense, as we expected. And Umaga stands over the fallen prey. Umaga, who is just seconds away from being the next WWE champion.
That's right. Unfortunately, we've sensed this. We felt this before this, that this match, the stipulation was right into Umaga's
He's up at
hand.
7, and now 18. Cena up at 8 and change. Cena, I don't know if John Cena can tell you what town he's in. Another right hand. The WWE champion walks right into another right, and a big forearm.
But somehow John Cena is still standing. Wow. Wait a minute.
Where in the hell is John Cena getting this?
John Cena said, come on, Umaga. Give me your best damn shot.
And Cena now firing up. Oh, my God. That's a lower drop.
No.
A supersized, slobber-knocking Samoan drop that took Cena down with the velocity of a car crash.
Man, and the way Cena landed, it was like his body was contorted. That's got to be it.
Those abdominal injuries of John Cena.
Wait a minute, not this too. The Samoan spike.
Nobody can respond when the Samoan spike. Nobody survives the Samoan spike. They haven't yet. I don't think they ever will. Cena trying to get up and does. Count of 8 again.
Cena's on his feet, but he's going to turn right into the end. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked!
Cena trying to block it. Cena, headbutt, but Cena did block the Samoan spike, at least on that occasion.
Well, all that did, I'm afraid, was buy John a little more time.
And Cena being tied upside down. Cena upside down. Nothing the referee can do here. Remember, no disqualifications. And that cut of John Cena is more pronounced than ever.
John is in bad shape. Look out here, JR. Look at Cena!
Cena set up.
How did he do that?
Just the will to remain the WWE champion is all I can surmise.
What's he gonna do now?
Cena with a leg drop. John Cena with a leg drop that connected with Umaga.
And even that leg drop from the top rope was not enough to keep Umaga down.
The ring post welcomed Umaga that time.
Oh, look at Estrada. Estrada's grabbed that TV monitor.
Umaga trying to get involved, but Umaga can't get disqualified.
John Cena with that TV monitor in hand. Umaga just hanging there.
John Cena with a television monitor in his right hand. Umaga. Oh, Jimmy, God! The monitor, did you see the dust on the side of the monitor is dented. Umaga hit right square, smack dab in the head with a television monitor.
And it's legal.
Let's see it.
Count up to 3. Watch this one more time and listen. Oh. I can't believe Umaga is getting up, JR. How's he do it?
I have no godly idea. Umaga at 7 or 8. And John Cena taking Umaga right through the ring ropes.
Umaga is still standing. Damn.
Umaga is on spaghetti legs, but maybe not. It's on. The ring moved. Cena's spine impacted the ring post. It moved the ring. If Cena, who has been deeply cut here and losing blood by the heartbeat, gets his face pounded into the steel ring steps once again.
This Umaga is using everything at ringside as a weapon.
Cena lying helplessly on the
Look out.
The ECW announce table.
Watch it,
Easy.
JR. Easy.
What are you doing? You're a crazy man.
Get him out of here. Look out.
What the hell is this savage going to do? John Cena's. Oh my God.
Come here, ref. Stop this.
Stop that. Don't do this.
What's he going to do? Stop him.
Umaga running to Cena. Umaga not just trying to win the WWE title, but to end John Cena's professional career with that running splash that destroyed the announce table.
The referee is counting. It was like a dive bomber that crashed and burned.
Will it be enough?
Watch this. Across our table, SmackDown table, and into the ECW table.
The referee's count is up to 6.
There's 7.
My God, is Cena going to do it? And 9. It's over. Wait, no.
Wait, as the referee says that Umaga is up.
Umaga got up at 9.
He didn't have to be back in the ring. He just had to get up.
That's all. No countouts. No countouts. This match continues. By God, if you can believe it.
You can't beat this monster.
And Umaga just nailed Cena again with a right hand. As Cena went to retrieve the #1 contender.
Well, look at Alejandro. What's he doing over on the other side of the ring?
I have no idea.
He got some sort of tool or something. What's he got?
Estrada just took off the top rope.
What?
Umaga Estrada trying to communicate.
I don't get what Estrada is doing here. He just took the entire top rope loose from one ring post.
And that steel that Umaga's holding in his hand. King, whatever it happens, it's going to be legal.
Estrada is telling Umaga just to use that that metal turnbuckle as a weapon and bust.
Oh, no.
John Cena's lights out.
Cena turns
Here it
around.
comes.
And, no! Oh, Cena! Oh, my God, what an FU!
Oh!
Good riddance to Estrada. And now Cena's got the weapon.
Look out!
God, bam! Cena. And now Cena with the STFU.
What the hell is
And a
this?
choke. A choke.
It's legal.
It's all legal. Cena choking and choking the air out of this 400-pound Samoan monster.
Look at the face of Umaga. He's being choked out. JR, look.
And even a monster's got to breathe. Look at Cena with everything he's got. With every torque and ounce of strength and fiber in his being, Cena's pulling back and choking Umaga. Umaga. My God, he's holding. Oh, Umaga's eyes. Look at his eyes. Look at Umaga's eyes. Look at his mouth.
Somebody better get Cena off there. He's choking the life out of Umaga.
And now the referee's count begins. Umaga's somehow.
Look at this.
My God, I can't believe this Samoan monster. And Cena's going right back. Cena's going right back to choking Umaga.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Umaga's airs. He can't get that air. Cena's
His neck is too big. His neck is too strong.
and Cena an exhaustion. He's given everything he's had, and Cena.
Umaga out. JR, is Umaga out? Finally?
I don't want to say I don't know. Knowing Umaga, Cena is up. Count is at 5. We're looking for 10. We're 3 away.
I don't think he's gonna get up this time. I think Umaga's done, JR.
Well, yes!
Oh, man!
My God, Cena's done it!
Here's your winner, and still the WWE Champion, John Cena!
We are back here live on Monday Night Raw. The Intercontinental Championship is underway. Jeff Hardy defending against Umaga.
Yep.
Umaga is Mr. McMahon's hand-picked representative in the Battle of the Billionaires for WrestleMania 23. But here tonight, Umaga is the challenger for the Intercontinental title.
Oh, look at that!
Hardy with a baseball slide, low drop kick through the ropes, and another that staggers Umaga but does not take the near 400-pounder down.
Maybe this will. Oh my gosh, look at the strength.
The Intercontinental Champion caught in midair
no.
by the Samoan Bulldozer.
Watch it!
And Jeff Hardy slid out the backside.
Just in the nick of time.
And it was Umaga that met the steal. Hardy running the rail and meeting his fate with that thrust right to the throat by Umaga. Jeff Hardy's Intercontinental Championship on the line. Certainly not to mention Hardy was in action just 24 hours ago at No Way Out.
Well, Jeff Hardy's strategy to try to outmaneuver and be quicker than Umaga did not pay off at that point.
Umaga, a phenomenal athletic specimen.
Oh, man.
A shot to the face with great flexibility, as you saw there, for a super heavyweight. And he will be the man, is Umaga, that will represent Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania 23 in the Battle of the Billionaires. So Umaga will essentially be fighting Donald Trump's representative for Mr. McMahon's own hair.
Well, I'm going to tell you, he's going to have to go some to get a better representative or a tougher representative than Umaga. But of course, you know, I'm telling you, Donald Trump, he's got a lot of money. He can afford just about anybody. You know what the shortest book in the world is entitled, JR?
No, sir.
Things I Can't Afford by Donald Trump.
Oh, hard elbow by Umaga puts a different meaning to that power elbow at 400 pounds. Look at this big man move around. Umaga, huge leg drop on the Intercontinental Champion. And Jeff Hardy has somehow, some way got to get back in this thing to quicken the pace, or Umaga's got to make a huge mistake, or we could see a new Intercontinental Champion crown here tonight.
And we're gonna see a bald billionaire at WrestleMania. Oh, did you see the gleam in Mr. McMahon's eye? He is so excited about the fact that Umaga is gonna be representing him.
I haven't seen a gleam in Mr. McMahon's eye like that in years. He's almost childlike, counting down the days until WrestleMania.
Yeah, he said it was like waiting on Christmas to arrive. 41 days
Hard shot
to WrestleMania.
by Umaga again, taking down Jeff Hardy. So Umaga dictating the pace. Umaga now with that claw on the trapezius muscle of a grounded Intercontinental Champion.
I gotta wonder if Donald Trump even knows what he's gotten himself into with this. I mean, what's he gonna do if he's bald? You know, I got my head shaved bald in a match years ago. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me, JR. Nobody wanted to be around me. Nobody wanted to have anything to do with me. My dog even left me for another leg. It's horrible to get your head shaved.
Umaga putting the pressure down Jeff Hardy in this matchup for the Intercontinental Championship. It's got to be one of the most humiliating and embarrassing experiences a human being can have. And on the biggest stage on the planet, WrestleMania 23.
Somebody going to take Donald Trump seriously when he goes into $1 billion deal and he's bald.
Man, what a clothesline that was by Umaga. Tremendous impact and power.
Check it out one more time. There's Umaga just almost taking Jeff Hardy's head off.
Smash mouth style of Umaga, who must taste the Intercontinental title. But Umaga made a mistake.
He tastes the mat.
Estrada not pleased, but Umaga went airborne, and it cost him. And now Jeff Hardy has a small window of opportunity to mount some offense and retain the Intercontinental title. Umaga's head may have hit the ring post.
Well, this is the only way that Jeff Hardy is going to be successful.
Whisper in the wind, hits. Hardy covers. Can it? No, the power of Umaga. Umaga so big, so strong, powered out of that near fall.
See, and that is not going to work for Jeff Hardy.
Look out.
You can't just stand there and slug it out with Umaga, Jeff.
A near 400-pound Samoan drop on the Intercontinental Champion with the Intercontinental title at stake here.
Oh, look at Estrada just directing traffic, giving instructions. Oh, you want him in that corner? Is that it?
Jeff Hardy being drugged as a carcass into a lion's den. Look at those straight shots. Illegal shots. Umaga better be careful not to be disqualified.
And you know what's coming here. How many concussions has Umaga caused with this move?
Umaga with a sparkle in his eye. Here's a near 400-pound man. Full head of steam. Oh! Jeff Hardy's head snapping back. And now Umaga, who has beaten virtually, this Samoan spike. The spike buried into the throat of Hardy. And Umaga wins decisively.
The winner of this match and new Intercontinental Champion, Umaga!
From the Caribbean, weighing in at 220 pounds, Carlito!
And here comes another young man who, if you're not talking about him, he's not listening.
I want to mention that Mr. Kennedy, a former United States champion, Carlito, a former Intercontinental champion. This championship created 28 years ago. WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, the first Intercontinental champion.
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Mr. Kennedy looking to join a very illustrious group of amazing athletes that have been Intercontinental champ.
Did you say amazing athletes? Uh-oh.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Umaga!
Boy, Umaga looks right at home here at SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. The palm trees, the sand.
You think the theme of SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer, the palm trees, the sand, as you mentioned, is going to give Umaga a more comfortable feeling, maybe even a little bit of a home field advantage here in New Jersey.
I don't know if Umaga needs a home field advantage. And speaking of comfort levels, Mr. Kennedy's and Carlito's can't be too high right now. Look at Carlito's leaving the ring already.
Kennedy and Carlito both somewhat vainglorious. They think a lot of themselves, but it would probably behoove that man, Mr. Kennedy, and Carlito to perhaps get on the same page and try to deal with the Samoan Bulldozer. You know, last week we thought that the winner of the one-on-one match on Raw between Kennedy and Carlito would be here to face Umaga one-on-one, but we had that double pin.
Wait a minute. Mr. Kennedy's trying to,
I think Umaga's not going to be
he's hard to negotiate with.
exactly. But last,
What was that?
good Lord,
Were those molars or?
I thought there were teeth. There was an apple.
Oh,
Thank goodness for Carlito. And Umaga not going to waste any time here. The 350-pound super heavyweight will come at each and everybody in this matchup, specifically Carlito and Mr. Kennedy, with nothing but high impact, heavy artillery.
well, as I'm watching the way this match begins here, you're right. I think the only hope Mr. Kennedy or Carlito are going to have is if they do try to some way get on the same page and together eliminate Umaga. Oh, man.
Bottom line is it's quite admirable, quite frankly, that both Carlito and Kennedy wanted a match against Umaga, which shows you what the Intercontinental Championship means to men like.
Well, I don't know if it's exactly admirable, JR. I think it's just more about the Intercontinental Championship. Both these young men want that title. And I think they'll do absolutely anything to get it. Watch it.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And Kennedy acting as a little bit of a subterfuge. Carlito trying to gain the advantage. You see how far that attempted single leg was with Carlito and those tree trunk-like legs of Umaga.
Right, that was like trying to pull up a palm tree. Oh, man.
Carlito, who grew up in San Juan, should be comfortable in this palm tree sand setting. But Umaga has been so dominating here in the early going. It's been all Umaga thus far.
Oh, no.
But Kennedy
May have just saved Carlito's head. Oh, look at that move.
and Carlito taking advantage of Kennedy's distraction. And remember, there's no disqualifications or countouts in a triple threat match. The match can only end when one man scores a pinfall or earns a submission.
Wait a minute here. Look out.
Shades of Bobby Lashley and that damaged shoulder that Kennedy inflicted upon Bobby Lashley just a few weeks ago that has resulted in Lashley having surgery. It's a roll-up. Carlito, he got the ropes. And good officiating by Chad Patton.
Boy, you know, JR, after watching this, maybe we will see a new Intercontinental Champion. After seeing what's happened to Umaga here.
These triple threat matches are certainly unpredictable, as it is every man for himself, as we mentioned. It's a sudden death type situation in as much as that if Kennedy pins Carlito here or makes Carlito submit, Kennedy is the new Intercontinental champ.
Right, Umaga not even involved in the decision, maybe.
Nice springboard elbow by the athletic Carlito.
Here it goes.
And Carlito hooking forward and got a near fall. The second generation star who grew up in San Juan, Carlito, as those left hands very effective, speeds up this pace here.
And you're right, the pace is speeded up because I think both Carlito and Mr. Kennedy need, the old saying, they need to make hay while the sun shines, while Umaga's not in this match. Oh! Not in the ring, at least.
Face first, inverted Russian leg sweep by Mr. Kennedy.
Oh, no.
And Kennedy and Carlito had that sense of urgency because of that man, Umaga, who just jerked Kennedy out to the floor like Kennedy was a small child with a big-time right hand. Carlito walked into a huge right from this massive man.
Oh, no.
Umaga with a hard slam, high impact. Umaga's not going to out-finesse anybody.
Hey, what's he going to do here?
And the athleticism of a 350-pounder launching himself off the second turnbuckle.
Well, we see here the strength of Umaga, just like you said, yanking Mr. Kennedy right out of the ring. Then we saw the agility of the Samoan Bulldozer. He dove halfway across the ring, JR.
Well, Kennedy was almost barefooted there for a moment as Umaga almost jerked Kennedy right out of his boots. Intercontinental title has changed 11 times at SummerSlams. And look at Kennedy pulling Carlito out of harm's way.
Look out here. Hey, wait a minute.
Well, we said there's no disqualification, and Kennedy is taking that.
Look out with that monitor. I know what damage those things can do. Look out.
Look out here. Good gosh. Man, and now Carlito showing up absolutely zero.
Look at this.
The damage done. We have a new Carlito is in amazement. Is it bewildered?
You better cover him again, Carlito.
Kennedy back in the ring.
We gotta work together, huh? We gotta work together on this. We gotta get him, huh? It's not about you and me. We gotta get him. We gotta get him. He's getting up.
Well, there's a sense of urgency, not only in Carlito's tone, but now in the actions of Carlito and Mr. Kennedy.
Well, if I were Mr. Kennedy, I don't know if I would trust someone whose finishing maneuver is called the backstabber.
Look at the two challengers trying to hoist up the super heavyweight.
Get him up now.
And now Carlito and Kennedy again attempting to get on the same page.
Oh, almost.
And
look at
the power, man, the girth, the power of Umaga coming to the forefront in that double team attempt.
We've got all three men down now, JR.
Referee's counting. Don't know why.
Oh, look out here!
And what the smash mouth, big slobber knocker type clotheslines by Umaga. Look out! Look! Oh, Samoan drop.
And look at the recuperative powers of Umaga.
And the snap in the offense of Umaga for a man his size.
That's it.
Umaga with a cover. That should know. Well, it should have done it, and it might have done it, but we'll never know as Carlito kept this match alive. And what a thrust kick. And I think that move, the great camera shot, pretty well told the story.
And that almost knocked Carlito's head on the shoulder.
A resourceful move by Mr. Kennedy doing the old low bridge on Umaga. Now Kennedy's got an opportunity. Kennedy seems to be an opportunistic individual. Can Kennedy seize the moment here?
Here goes Carlito.
Oh, Kennedy, this should do it. This should do it. Kennedy with a leg hook. Umaga says not today. Oh, Samoan spike. Good Lord, the Samoan spike.
Here is your winner and still the Intercontinental Champion, Umaga.
The King of Kings. There's only one. Time to play the game. It's all about the game, and how you play it. It's all about control, and you can take it. It's all about your dead, and you can play it. It's all about me, who's gonna make it. I am the game, you know I'm
The following contest is a street fight where anything goes. There are no disqualifications and no countouts. Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, Triple H.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's hard to say that when we're on the pay-per-view the next time here in the WWE that Triple H or Umaga after this street fight will be physically able to participate.
Which match did you vote for in this situation, JR?
I'm a front runner. I like the street fight.
I wasn't going to say, but that's what I voted for too. I mean, you got your cage match, you know what you're going to get there, but I love the unpredictability of the street fight. I want to see these guys go all over this arena. I want to see him fight out in the crowd.
As we said, will the game be able to join us next time around pay-per-view, the 21st annual Survivor Series, November the 18th down in Miami at the American Airlines Arena in the Sunshine State of Florida.
Remember, we once had a street fight down in my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee, and the two participants fought out into the street and actually wound up down in the Mississippi River. Remember that, Jr.?
That was before my time, but I heard about it when I was a kid.
Oh, come on.
The game with a big right hand take. Will it be enough? But remember, there's no disqualifications, no countouts here. Match is won by pin or submission. These street fights get out of hand, and man, the fans are.
Our cameras are going to follow these guys no matter where they go, right?
Exactly.
Imagine if they were actually out on the streets of Washington, D.C.
Here comes a real weapon of mass destruction. Umaga.
And making his way to the ring from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga!
Umaga has done a great deal of the chairman of the boards of bidding here this year. Wait a minute. And the game, and Umaga not burning any daylight. Big time right hands, and remember, no disqualifications, no countouts. This could get
About the ring. The ring is secondary in this match.
This is going to get ugly in a hurry. It will not be for the weak at heart, I assure you. As a huge right hand, Umaga at around 350 pounds. Good Lord.
You guys are fighting on our keyboard now. Oh.
And I think Umaga is trying to delete the game. And a good grief. Umaga is a powerhouse. Hard shot at. Look out here. Every time.
No.
Wait. Hey. Oh, Umaga thinking a Samoan drop. Another straight right hand. You guys can break their hands in this kind of environment with those huge right hands that the game is delivering. Our cameras, as the King said, will follow the action wherever it goes, at least as best we can, because it's hard to say where this action is going to go in the street fight.
And right at the moment, I was going to say Triple H and Umaga are out of the sight of our fans here in the arena, but suddenly they came crashing back in.
Triple H
to the wall.
Man, what a shoulder tackle right through the that wall there, taking Umaga down. And again, the referee, there's no count out, so you're not going to see the referee, at least correctly, utilize a 10 count. No count outs.
And obviously, no disqualification in this match.
Umaga can be a cold-blooded carnivore, but he's dealing with the cerebral assassin here tonight.
Well, Triple H can be just as cold and just as carnivorous.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that whatsoever. And the Mr. McMahon's designated hitter, if you will, Umaga. Tell you what, Umaga's taking some hellacious shots.
Oh, I'm going to
and
tell you
he's still
something.
upright.
This is dangerous out here in the audience. What does Umaga got? TV cables around the...
Umaga in the game. The human anatomy is only going to be able to withstand so many of those big shots.
And look at our fans there. These things flying right through the...
Triple H was able to avoid contact. To say the very least, it looked like a human demolition derby with Umaga having his sights set on the game.
I'm sure a lot of our fans here in the audience tonight voted for this street fight. Watch this again. Here's where the guys came right to the wall.
That was through the wall, and then
watch Umaga fly here, JR.
Umaga looking to behead the game, but that did not occur, at least not yet. And Umaga's head, I think, may have hit that ring post. Umaga got hung up on the top turnbuckle, to say the very least, and the game relying on that that thunderous right hand, time and again.
Umaga and Triple H in the ring for the time being. They don't have to stay there.
King Umaga will not go down.
I mean, Triple H beginning to doubt the effectiveness of. Wait a minute. I think Triple H has a plan, and Umaga may go down. Oh!
And trash cans are as legal as arm bars in a street fight.
Well, it's time to take out the trash, JR.
And finally, Umaga went down, and now the cover for the trash can. No, it will not. And that trash can has got a sick dent in it. And you can hear the steel and the cranium all intermingling there.
Not much left of that.
Umaga with a Samoan drop, stepping in and jarring the insides of Triple H. The old proverbial liver quiver as the Samoan drop, dropping right on the kidney area of Triple H, driving it. There's a 350-pound man now, bearing his head into the sternum.
This is not good for the game right now, JR.
Umaga is now exploiting that Samoan drop with that all-out assault to the torso, right again to the kidneys.
Headbutts from Umaga, finding their mark. Look at this now.
Umaga using the ropes for additional leverage. A very athletic super heavyweight is Umaga at 350 plus.
Oh no!
A lot of weight going straight south. Again, the chest of the game, driving the air out of Triple H. And Umaga smells blood figuratively in the fact that the game is hurt. And Umaga is enjoying inflicting the pain on the game.
Oh no!
Umaga big splash, it could be. Triple H got his. I thought the left shoulder was up all along, but the referee didn't see it that way. And we still got a near fall in the game.
Game probably wishes he's out on 8th Street right now.
Avenue L. And it's just Umaga manhandling Triple H. Again, that lower back and torso into the apron of the ring. And Triple H again just being slung into the ring by this animal.
Man, that's it.
What an explosion. That's the power of Umaga. Amazing velocity for the human anatomy to strike the steel. You saw how the steel steps became unhinged, and maybe Triple H's body is becoming unhinged at the hands of this Samoan bulldozer.
I don't know what was worse, the sight or the sound of that impact.
The game and this one fall, it's like a sudden death environment. One fall or submission. That huge leg drop from this athletic big man, and the cover by Umaga, and the game reaching down into his soul to kick out on that one. But right now, this match belongs to Umaga.
I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't seen Triple H in this much trouble since. Oh
Man, another shot right to the ribs and the abdomen area. Umaga methodically dissecting the game. Umaga is much smarter than I think he wants us to think that he might be. Very calculating at times. I know he's a savage.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about, JR? He's much smarter than he wants us to think he is?
That's what I think. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's he knows his style. He knows what works for him. And right now, Triple H's right hand is right back running back in the game, no pun intended. But Umaga, the hard shot. Right back into the torso, and then again this bear hug. And Umaga he's just shaking the ragdoll in the game, who goes about 260.
Man, I don't know what Umaga goes. You don't forget the bathroom scale. You measure him weigh him on the Richter scale. fans getting behind the game here.
Triple H has got to find a way out of this situation, obviously. He's got to get some deep breaths and get some offense mounted. Easier said than done. The game shows great.
Oh,
look out.
Man, oh man.
Again, that suplex coming from, I mean, the bear hug into the suplex, all with the same focus, all the same common denominator. Exactly. This Samoan Savage knows exactly what he's doing, and he's doing it extremely well.
Okay, maybe he is smarter than the average. What is it? Oklahoman, maybe?
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
Right hands by Umaga. A cold-blooded carnivore, if you will.
Oh, this is not going to be good for Triple H. We've seen this before.
Umaga gets that head of steam.
You don't want to be on the tracks when the train's coming through.
Look out! I can only imagine the impact of that very basic, simplistic, deadly maneuver, and this would be no! Triple H kicking out, and the Kings again.
Look out.
Well, Umaga cannot be disqualified. Look at this impact.
Watch the game's head.
The proverbial slobber knocker from Umaga.
You know your brain has to rattle around in your skull on that move, and that can't be good for you.
And that steel chair right there, absolutely legal. It's board certified. Nothing wrong with that in this street fight.
And that's legal as well, JR.
What a low blow. It saved Randy Orton his title earlier.
Oh, no!
Boy, howdy. That steel chair that Umaga brought into the ring now being utilized on the Samoan Bulldog. What a DDT on the chair. Cranium and steel. Steel wins. Umaga kicked out.
Well, that had to have some effect on even the hard head of Umaga bouncing it off that steel chair. But look at Umaga. He's like the first one up.
A very physical counter. And then
watch this DDT. Face first.
And it dented the chair. That chair's all dented up from Umaga's head.
And Umaga's still the strength to...
Face buster by the game. Hey, look at pedigree. Game's gonna check Umaga's pedigree.
Look at the strength.
Triple H just got completely overpowered. Overpowered.
Umaga is amazing.
The game got out-horsed by this 350-pounder, but the Cerebral Assassin counters with that boot on the onrushing Samoan Bulldozer. Look at the strength there. Look out. Big time sidewalk slam. High impact. Again, that torso being battered. The internal injuries that we don't want to speculate on that the game could have endured earlier in this matchup.
Jared, have you ever seen Triple H literally just, being slung around, manhandled as he is right now?
Absolutely not. Triple H.
Watch this.
Look at this. Look at this.
He's posing like he's a rag doll here.
And then the high impact. The game got ragdoll and then the high impact.
Now, wait a minute. What's Triple H?
Triple H looking for something underneath the ring there.
And all he saw was Umaga's foot right in his face.
Wait a minute. I don't know, and it didn't matter. It's all legal.
Easy.
No,
Come on, here, come on.
This is a dangerous human being, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. We have no earthly idea what Umaga is doing here, but you damn sure better know that's not going to be pretty, and it's going to be deadly oh, let's hear it. Umaga going for the game's head. The game taking Umaga over the announce table from our SmackDown, the colleagues.
Watch it, Michael Cole. Watch it.
And too close for comfort here for me. God.
Help me, JR. Help me.
I can't do anything about it. Triple H making his head bouncing off this table with a sick thud as Umaga asserts his will on Triple H. Good God Almighty. We can't. We're trapped here.
Hit him, JR.
We're trapped.
Hit him with your chair.
These hard right hands are just, they're just sick to see and sick to hear. Oh. Again, can't take much more of this.
Look at the referee. I don't blame the referee. He's not even doing anything to try to stop. You ever try to break up two guys fighting out in the street? They'll both turn on you. Yeah.
Triple H is incapacitated. What the hell is this happening?
What are you going to do?
The Samoan bulldozer is unleashed. Good God Almighty!
Oh my God!
Umaga got ahead of steam, elevated, and then delivered the goods with a huge splash on the game that got extreme on the announce table.
That is it. Watch this. This is absolutely unbelievable.
I can't believe, look at this, impact. And Umaga not allowing the game any time to recover. I'm not blaming Umaga for that, but this
This is not over, JR. The referee's came out here to...
Good God Almighty, King. The game is helpless. And Umaga's dragging the game like an animal to his lair.
The game was absolutely crushed.
These officials are trying to reason if that can be done with Umaga. I don't think it can be. He's not real conversational.
No.
Umaga says, who's going to be his next victim? I don't want to be it.
Somebody needs to calm him down.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can do. Get some ropes or something around him.
Triple H somehow has willed his way back into the ring.
Oh, no.
And now Umaga going for the... No! There's a 350-pound man! Umaga head first into the canvas. Umaga drove his own head and all 350 pounds right into the canvas, and the game avoided obvious and sure destruction.
That had to be instinct. How was Triple H able to even move out of the way?
I have no idea. You're right. I think it had to be instinct. And the game is just reaching down, and the game leaving the ring again.
I don't blame him. I'd try to get away as well.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a damn. Oh, good God.
Oh, my!
The sledgehammer. The Sultan of SWAT.
Look at the
With
look
a sledgehammer in hand.
on the face of Triple H. He's found his little friend.
Umaga trying to pull his way back up, and the game may have one chance.
Oh, JR, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I don't know if this or not. Oh, no.
The game had one chance, and there you saw it. Umaga now, Samoan spike, cocked and loaded.
Oh my gosh, what a match. What a way for this to end. Missed him.
Oh, the game ducked the contact. Oh! What the shot of the sledgehammer between the eyes.
Pedigree.
The sledgehammer. The pedigree. The pedigree. The game wins it.
Here's your winner, Triple H!
What a match. What a match.
Introducing first, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Jeff Hardy!
You can see, ladies and gentlemen, the emotion, the determination in the face of the #1 contender for the WWE title. And if you heard his comments earlier tonight, not only did Jeff Hardy say at the Royal Rumble would he become the next WWE champion, but in the process, Jeff Hardy said he was going to eliminate Randy Orton, and that sounds pretty damn permanent.
Well, Randy Orton did a little eliminating of his own. He eliminated Jeff's brother, Matt Hardy, from any opportunity of being in the Royal Rumble with that kick to his midsection and that punch to his head, which resulted in a concussion for Matt.
And that's exactly the reason that Jeff Hardy said he was going to take Randy Orton out. Not just for the WWE title, that's rich enough, but for the retribution for his own brother, his big brother Matt, who was on his way to recovering from an emergency appendectomy, who looked like he was going to return to the Royal Rumble, but thanks to Randy Orton, he is not.
Look up there, Darren. Look how high the top of that steel cage is. Oh. Of course, Jeff Hardy usually pretty comfortable.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga.
So Matt Hardy is out of the Royal Rumble match. Umaga, however, is in the Royal Rumble match. This is a steel cage confrontation, as nasty as it gets, and if Jeff Hardy has any faults, it's the fact that he will take any and every chance to accomplish what his goals are. And if that means wrecking his body and breaking himself in half here tonight, that's exactly what Jeff Hardy will do, and he may have to do to beat the Samoan destruction machine.
Uh-oh. Looks like Jeff has company.
The WWE champion, the blue-eyed devil and vile Randy Orton. Somehow I'd like to say I'm so shocked. Something deep inside the pit of my stomach has just turned this mood into a much different emotion. Jeff Hardy in a cage with Umaga. And now the WWE champion here at ringside. You ladies and gentlemen can certainly do the math on that one. Jeff Hardy is in as precarious a position and is in as much jeopardy as an individual can possibly be in.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, JR. That cage is constructed to keep everybody out and everybody in. I can assure you that right now, Jeff Hardy would love to be on the outside of that cage to be able to get his hands on Randy Orton.
Remember, this match is no disqualification, pinfall, submission, or stick in the cage.
Oh.
And
Man.
Umaga just knocking down and manhandling Randy Orton.
Taking the wind out of...
We have talked several weeks about Umaga and his abilities. He's a 350-pound super heavyweight that moves like a much smaller man. Extremely God-given, athletically gifted. But this is a very bad man, Umaga.
Umaga taking the wind out of Jeff Hardy's sails early. This may... Oh, thank goodness Jeff able to move out of the way of that.
Umaga looking to score here. And Jeff Hardy quickly goes for the cover, but the power of Umaga, the upper body strength, the quickness, the agility is almost more than one man can deal with when you're dealing with Umaga, especially inside a steel cage. Look at that amazing flexibility. And all this while the WWE champion Randy Orton is sitting here at ringside. No matter the outcome of this match, Jeff Hardy will remain the #1 contender for the WWE title. But look at this, right? Boom!
Huge foot right to the side of Jeff Hardy's head. Let me ask you this, JR. Why do you think Randy Orton is out here? Is he trying to get inside Jeff Hardy's head? Out here to intimidate him?
I don't think it has anything to do with scouting or getting a closer look. I think it's all psychological. And Umaga just ate some of that steel cage. Can Jeff Hardy capitalize here? The steel cage became Jeff Hardy's tag team partner.
Look at this!
Momentarily.
Hardy's a devastating move right there.
Hardy can win by pinfall, and it's going for it. Or submission, or escaping the cage, and now Orton getting that proverbial closer look.
You know what you got to appreciate about Jeff Hardy is, like you said earlier, he is absolutely willing to put everything he's got on the line. Oh my gosh!
Hey, Jeff Hardy! Jeff Hardy hung up! Did you see that? Did you see that? Jeff Hardy stopped his collision into the cage. Almost escaped the cage to win it. That's just raw, nasty power. Jeff Hardy may be broken in half, but this cage match will continue.
That's it for Jeff.
Raw roulette from the Mohegan Sun Arena has not been kind to Jeff Hardy. The #1 contender for that man, Randy Orton's WWE title, has thrown Umaga inside a steel cage. And during the break, ladies and gentlemen, amazing physicality and strength by this Samoan SUV.
Absolutely brutal. The beating that Jeff Hardy is taking, we wondered why Randy Orton's out here. I'm beginning to think now that he just wants a good close look and watch Jeff Hardy be destroyed by Umaga.
It's all about the 3 Ds for Randy Orton. Does he damage good?
How's that feel, huh? How's that feel, Jeff Hardy? Squeeze the life out of him! That's it! That's it, ref! That's it, ref!
Randy Orton telling the ref that's it. Jeff Hardy has not given up, and Randy Orton imploring Umaga to just squeeze the life out of Jeff.
And Umaga right now with that distinct advantage, looking to damage, destroy, and devastate the #1 contender for Randy Orton's WWE title.
That debilitating nerve hold that Umaga has clamped on Jeff Hardy right now will certainly make it next to impossible for Jeff to climb out of this cage, because it'll make his right arm completely useless.
Randy Orton like a caged animal at ringside.
So thank goodness he's outside the cage.
Imploring Umaga to destroy Jeff Hardy here tonight in this main event on Monday Night Raw. This match can be won by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage.
Oh, nice kick. I don't know how much more Jeff Hardy had left in the tank, but still,
Good grief. Jeff Hardy backdropped into the steel cage.
yeah, much to the delight of Randy Orton.
Finish it! Finish him!
WWE champ Randy Orton screaming, "Finish him!" at Umaga. What more can Umaga do? Watch this. Look at this.
A huge momentum changer. The cage, and then Jeff Hardy landing on his head and shoulders. And now the cage becomes the enemy of Jeff Hardy, along with the 350-pound Umaga.
And the cage is not only the ally of Umaga, but also of Randy Orton, because the more damage that Jeff Hardy suffers here in this cage match, the better Orton's chances are in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Look at Orton, he's beside himself, he's so happy.
How much more punishment can Jeff Hardy withstand? The cover by Umaga, and the 3 is, well, it's not going to be 3 because Jeff Hardy had the wherewithal to get his foot on the rope.
You want some help?
Wait a minute, well, look at Orton.
Some help? You want some chair?
He wants to know if Umaga wants some help. Look at this!
Get out of my way!
Jeff Hardy, one of the most resilient men we've ever seen, is now being, these steel chairs are raining into the ring.
Is this legal?
There's no disqualification. It sure as hell legal. There's no disqualification. My God, you've got the Samoan monster now with weapons. He's a walking weapon. Oh no! Oh Lord! Right in the spine, the steel chair in the spine of Jeff Hardy.
Well, Orton's chances of retaining his title at that title match at the Royal Rumble are going
Yes!
up.
This tells me that Randy Orton is damn sure concerned. Look out here, the cut, and Hardy kicks out. Resilience, resilience, and guts, and will.
Just lose!
I don't know if that's smart on the part of Jeff Hardy, though, JR. How many times have we said we've seen competitors with more Braxton Brains. Is Umaga going to climb out of the cage here or what?
Is Umaga escaping or thinking of something else? And Jeff Hardy!
Oh my goodness!
One leg went east, one leg went west. Umaga suffered with the best.
I just heard Umaga scream in pain for the first time ever.
Hardy, look out! Jeff Hardy using that chair that Randy Orton threw over the top of the cage.
Look at Orton. He can't believe what he's seen. He's just trying to get his fingers through there to get his hands on Jeff Hardy.
The amazing Jeff Hardy, the athleticism and the guts and the will to success. By golly, simply survive here.
Is Jeff going to do this there? He's feeling it.
What's Jeff Hardy thinking? Jeff Hardy looking for the twist of fate, but the fate has been twisted on Jeff Hardy as the extended hand and maybe that thumb of Umaga right into Hardy's throat, and down again goes the #1 contender for Randy Orton's WWE title.
You about to get squashed. You hear me? You about to get squashed. Stay out of the way, Orton. Stay out of the way.
Afraid Orton is right. He just told Jeff Hardy you're about to get squashed.
I don't think that's a revelation, but certainly going to put a smile on Randy Orton's face. Hardy in a helpless down. Hardy, my God, Hardy! I'm astonished. Jeff Hardy was able to move out of the way.
And Jeff Hardy keeps coming. Kick to the jaw of Umaga.
And now,
Oh my God! Jeff Hardy has steel chairs.
Jeff Hardy fired a fastball with that steel chair that hit Umaga right in the face. Jeff Hardy, DDT! Steel chair, DDT!
And Randy Orton can do nothing but hang his head.
Hardy going for the cover! Hardy going for the cover! And Umaga powered out like the big stallion that he is. And Jeff Hardy must be thinking, what in the good Lord's name must I do to beat this man? How about escaping the cage?
There you go. The door's open.
Oh, damn it! Randy Orton slamming the door on Jeff Hardy's head. And there's nothing the referees can do about it because this is a no disqualification match. This is beyond a wrestling match. This is deeply personal. This is about more than the WWE
I
title.
can't believe Jeff Hardy had this thing
The
won.
cover.
No.
And Hardy will not die. Jeff Hardy will not die. Good grief, what a match. What a night on Monday Night Raw.
Uh-oh. Raw Roulette has been absolutely astonishing here tonight, but
Umaga thinking Samoan Spike. And the Samoan Spike is the finale. It is so...
oh, wait! With the fate! With the fate!
Jeff Hardy finally scored the twist of fate. And now Jeff escaped. Just get the hell out of
He
there.
knows he can't go through the cage door or just slam it on his head again. What's Jeff gonna do now?
Jeff Hardy can go over the top, though. Jeff Hardy can escape over the top. But look at that.
Wait. Orange is waiting for him.
But this is not fair. What the hell? This is Orton waiting on Jeff Hardy. Hardy on top of the cage. Look at that. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good God Almighty. Whisper in the wind for the love of God from the top of the cage.
And Jeff Hardy landed right on Umaga.
Count the rage. Good Lord. I can't believe what I see.
Your winner, Jeff Hardy!
Unbelievable! An absolutely spectacular, bone-chilling entrance for the three-time world champion from SmackDown, Batista, in this battle for brand supremacy. From SmackDown, I'm Michael Cole, joined by the King, Jerry Lawler from Raw. And King, this is all about the bragging rights. Boy, you got that right. When you look at these two combatants, a lot riding on this match, but I don't know who the heck I'd bet on. General Manager William Regal from Raw issued the challenge. Regal picked Umaga. You gotta give Batista props. He walked into General Manager Vicky Guerrero's office and said, I want the challenge. I want Umaga. Batista went to bat for the SmackDown team. Okay, William Regal said a couple of weeks ago, he asked a great question. Why would you want to fight this man, Umaga? And I got to agree with William Regal. Why would you want to fight Umaga? Well, you say Umaga, William Regal says Umanga. Either way, he is the Samoan bulldozer, and he's called that because he literally has bulldozed through the competition on Raw. And these two have bulldozed through each other at times over the past couple of weeks. Umaga has felt that spine buster from Batista. Batista has felt that Samoan spike at the hands of Umaga. And tonight they get to do it one-on-one here at WrestleMania. A lot of pressure here tonight, King, for both of these men. You know, both the SmackDown and Raw locker rooms are in the back here at the Citrus Bowl watching this match intently. Look at that amazing sight. Absolutely unbelievable. Over 70,000 of our fans have jammed into the Citrus Bowl for this amazing, phenomenal spectacle here tonight. You saw the intensity and the raw emotion in the eyes of both men, Umaga and Batista, hammering at each other to start this matchup. You know, Michael, you mentioned the added pressure of the brand's other superstars wanting to see who is going to be dominant in this match. Whoa! And I think that if it's possible, there may be more pressure on Batista. What a shoulder block by Batista, King, and that sums up what this match is going to be all about. This is a power matchup between two of the most powerful men in WWE. And Batista wasted little time, does not want to allow the untamed Umaga to get back in the ring, but he may have no choice. Well, Umaga, I really don't know if Umaga is thinking anywhere in his mind about representing the other Raw superstars. When he goes in the ring, I think Umaga thinks about one thing, and that is defeating his opponents. Wow. And there's the tremendous athleticism of the Samoan bulldozer. Former two-time Intercontinental Champion who simply likes to punish his opponents. Oh! What a kick to the jaw! Grief. What about the flexibility, King, in what we just saw here? Well, before that, check that flexibility out. And then poor Batista, he's got what I call that Krispy Kreme look. His eyes are glazed over after that big foot of Umaga connected with his chin. And unlike Money in the Bank, King, this is a traditional matchup. You win by pinfall or submission here in this battle for brand supremacy. Well, Batista is in trouble here now. 350 pounds to the spine. The cover could be over. There's two and a kick out at 2.5 by the Animal. And Michael, did you see that kick? I still can't get over it. All the way up to the chin of Batista. Oh! And we talked about Umaga, King, being untamed and cruel, but he's intelligent. He's working on the back of Batista. And if you take out the back, you take the power game away from the Animal. Oh, and again. I don't know. I'm not trying to disagree with you, but let's check this out one more time. Oh, I don't know this is actually intelligence on the part of Umaga, but it's certainly a warrior mentality. There's no backing up in Umaga.
The ferocious Umaga definitely in control of this juncture of the matchup. Again, the battle of brand supremacy. SmackDown's Batista, Raw's Umaga. Oh! A thrust right to the Adam's apple.
And if you think that's bad, you certainly don't want to feel that Samoan spike.
Batista can hardly breathe.
Oh. Oh, man.
And that is a nerve hold, King, and we've seen Umaga use this in the past.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's hard to describe what that nerve hold does to you. It cuts off not only the feeling, the circulation of the blood flow to your brain, but you lose the feeling of your arm. The whole right side of Batista right now is feeling it. He has got to somehow get out of that as soon as possible. Rolling out.
The strength of Umaga. Simply wearing down Batista.
Well, early on here, things certainly going the way of Umaga.
One can only imagine what was just going through his mind.
Now, wait a minute. Batista's way too far away.
3/4 of a way across that ring. Headbutt. And Batista may have found his opening as he rolled out of the way.
Amazingly, Umaga flew far enough to get him out. Look at this.
And there was the bad back. Here's the cover by Umaga. Batista powers out at 2.5. The back came into play there. Batista couldn't quite power Umaga up. It's rare that you see Batista, a near 300-pound man, grimacing in pain the way that he is.
Well, doesn't really matter. We've seen enough of Umaga on Raw in the past to know that it doesn't matter how big his opponent is. If he gets the opportunity, he'll do to you what Daylight does to Dracula. He will absolutely destroy you.
General Manager William Regal placed Umaga into this matchup from Raw. Assistant General Manager Teddy Long out here representing SmackDown. I'm sure that SmackDown General Manager Vicky Guerrero is busy with her fiance, the world champion Edge, as he gets ready for his title defense against The Undertaker later on. Again, that devastating nerve hold just wearing Batista down. Hey, King, this could be a call for a tap out or submission, right?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, that could happen. Basically, this hold is designed to just take away a part of your body. I mean, you lose feeling in your right arm. That's what Batista will do most of his damage with. Oh, look at that headbutt.
And by that, look at the drop. Umaga may have delivered the exclamation point. There's 1, 2, and Batista powered out again. So King, Umaga is taking the power away from Batista with the back and now that nerve hold.
Well, at the beginning of the match, I was certainly impressed with how effective Batista was against Umaga, but the tide has certainly turned now.
Umaga dragging Batista like a carcass.
Wait a minute.
At least for the moment.
Batista, you better stay focused.
Well, he is. A 3-time world champion trying to get back into this matchup.
Umaga ran right into that big boot.
Going for the Samoan spike.
You're right, here it comes.
And Batista blocked it.
Well, it's certainly not over, but... Oh my gosh!
Skull first to the steel ring post. Spine buster.
William Regal is out of his seat here at ringside. Things are not looking good.
And Batista going for that Batista bomb. But does he have enough left power-wise? Oh, man!
Grief!
A Batista bomb! Hook of the leg!
I can't believe it!
Batista wins the battle for brand supremacy.
The winner of this match, SmackDown's Batista!
King, I cannot believe the way Batista was able to pull that Batista bomb off balance and everything.
person from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 222 pounds, CM Punk.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Judgment Day alongside Hall of Famer, good old JR. My name is Todd Grisham. CM Punk's homecoming tonight, not all about pomp and circumstance and happiness. He's got a major, major obstacle in his path named Umaga.
Well, there's no doubt about that, and certainly the issue between CM Punk and Umaga exploded a few weeks ago in Madison Square Garden. It was Punk in basically a 2-on-1 match. A non-title match first against the World Champion Edge, where Punk had planned to cash in Money in the Bank. But Punk wins the non-title portion of the 2-on-1 match, was cashing in his contract to exercise Money in the Bank and challenge Edge for the world title win. He was struck suddenly, inexplicably, and viciously by Umaga.
So before CM Punk could officially cash in that contract for a championship match, Umaga intercepted CM Punk right in the act.
And his opponent from Nana, Samoa, weighing 350 pounds, Umaga.
You are looking at one of the most destructive forces the WWE has ever seen. He is a savage, ladies and gentlemen. 350 pounds of pure, unadulterated power.
Umaga is a super heavyweight, to say the very least. But more importantly, he is an athletic and combative super heavyweight.
And he's definitely had it in for CM Punk the last couple of weeks. CM Punk issued a challenge tonight for Judgment Day in Punk's hometown, and Punk is about to get what he wants.
Many broadcasters say, oh, earlier today I had a chat with so-and-so. I just want everyone to know I had no conversation earlier today with Umaga. I have no idea why Umaga has such rage at that man, the Chicago-made Punk, CM Punk.
It didn't take long for CM Punk to turn his face to business. Punk can't afford to be distracted by this sold-out crowd that is certainly in the corner of the straight-edge superstar.
It's always great to go home and have the family reunion until the neighbor you don't like comes over for supper. That neighbor tonight is Umaga, and he's here to devour CM Punk right here in the Windy City.
And JR, what's your strategy here if you're CM Punk? You obviously can't go toe-to-toe with his strength.
I think Punk's got to use his leg strikes, especially on the quadricep, the thigh muscles of Umaga, and destroy Umaga's vertical base. As long as Umaga is upright, he is deadly dangerous.
Will CM Punk regret challenging the Samoan Bulldozer?
Punk's a battler. He's a tough guy. We'll find out just how tough CM Punk is here in the very early going of our first match here at Judgment Day.
We talked about the power that Umaga possesses, and it was on full display right there.
Umaga brings nothing but high impact. You'll see very little finesse. I'm not sure Umaga, and myself included, can spell finesse.
Don't forget, if it wasn't for Umaga, CM Punk may very well be your world heavyweight champion. But Punk still possesses that contract, which he can cash in at any time, anywhere.
I don't think it's going to be tonight, though, by the way this match is starting. Punk can use all that motivation in the pre-match, but once the bell rings and you stand face-to-face with a man like Umaga, you really got to get in survival mode and hope Umaga makes a fatal mistake.
JR, in your opinion, is there more pressure on Punk performing in front of all these hometown fans?
There might be. You know, you got a lot of fans, friends, family, everybody wanting tickets, everybody talking about coming to the event. it can certainly change the complexion and your mindset. I don't think Umaga's had those issues here in Chicago.
Punk certainly a hometown hero here in Chicago. The Grand Marshal of the Thanksgiving Parade last year has been invited to throw out the first pitch at a Chicago Cubs game, but judging by the action so far, Punk may not have a very good fastball in a couple of weeks. Punk's main attribute, those violent kicks and punches. Punk can kick you into next week if he lands one.
Umaga showing that he has the wherewithal to take advantage of a simple break on the ropes by CM Punk.
And right into that steel post goes Punk's left shoulder. I want to thank everyone for joining us here on Judgment Day around the world, being viewed in over 80 countries, including Australia, Germany, Malaysia, Egypt, and in the United Kingdom on Sky Box Office. And what a night it is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event here on SmackDown will be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge defending against Jeff Hardy.
That's the main event tonight. Big SmackDown main event. #1 contender versus the world's champion, and certainly both these men would have their sights set. One would think eventually on the world's title. CM Punk knows what it's like to be the world's champion. He won it last year after cashing in the Money in the Bank contract.
And as we saw just moments ago, CM Punk actually beat the World Heavyweight Champion in a non-title match. Beat Edge, hit the go to sleep, and was going to cash in that contract before the Samoan Bulldozer ruined the party.
It's going to be very interesting to see if CM Punk can execute his favorite offensive weapon, the go to sleep, on a 350-pounder.
Or will we see that Samoan spike, which has been so devastating for Umaga? CM Punk wears the stars of the Chicago flag on his trunk so proudly. A huge knee, a mammoth knee, right under the jaw of Punk, and a 2.
Punk wisely rolling out of bounds, needs to create some time and distance between himself and the Samoan Savage, who is showing a relentless aggression here tonight. And quick flexibility. Umaga had that foot over the top rope and stuck it big time.
And this is not the homecoming that CM Punk had in mind.
That's a 350-pound man showing amazing flexibility to deliver a thunderous kick over the top rope.
CM Punk has a history of performing well against larger, stronger opponents. Punk has beaten Kane, for instance, in the past, so Punk knows what it takes to win. The question now is, can he do it? Umaga, oh my! That'll break your ribs.
Again, Umaga striking and using his mass, that strength and power to his advantage, with a very elementary yet effective high-impact maneuver.
Umaga has faced some of the biggest names in all of WWE: John Cena, Triple H, Kane, Jeff Hardy, and right now, Umaga having his way with Mr. Money in the Bank. And JR Umaga appears to be enjoying this, in no rush at all to end this match. Soaking in the atmosphere, the environment.
Umaga is certainly a somewhat uncivilized individual who enjoys inflicting the pain and may have taken just a moment or two too much time in enjoying what was going on as Punk got a counter in, a much needed counter. No.
Punk undeterred, he got him up! Bad idea! Umaga shifts his weight, 2 round.
Punk was hell-bent on slamming Umaga, but Punk's body gave way on him. He did get Umaga up, but again Umaga with that claw on the trapezius muscle of CM Punk.
Punk with that cavalier attitude would not be deterred. Convinced he could lift Umaga, and yes, he did it for a moment.
Punk quite the individual, somewhat confrontational at times, some of his peers might say. Punk knows he's got to fight back up. He's got to get in a striking position to CM Punk create offense as quickly and aggressively as he possibly can.
Punk getting some momentum, and it's quickly put to a screeching halt with an uppercut by the Samoan Bulldozer.
Long way to go for Umaga. And Umaga didn't quite make it to CM Punk's body.
The straight-edge superstar gasping for air right now. The cumulative blows that Umaga has landed over the past 5 to 10 minutes have taken a toll.
All those body strikes, heavy-handed, hard shots by Umaga, really testing CM Punk, who shows his resolve by staying in the fight.
And Punk uses Umaga's own weight against him.
And Punk flies.
And that's where Umaga has to be, you said, for Punk to survive this match. He has to get him off his vertical base, and right now, Umaga laying flat on his back.
No doubt CM Punk wants to win this match in his hometown. This move indicative of just how badly CM Punk wants to defeat Umaga. Kicks.
CM Punk, a mixed martial arts master, has traveled the world, perfecting those strikes, and one connects on Umaga's jaw.
A Mr. Wrestling 2-like knee lift, and a jumping heel kick by CM Punk. Umaga staggering, but not down. Umaga may have struck his head on the ring post. And the running knee to the face. Oh, but Umaga overpowered CM Punk's attempt at a Bulldog headlock.
And Punk narrowly escapes that. And from the second rope of Bulldog. This is the best stretch we've seen from Punk this match. No.
Power, brute strength by Umaga, still with plenty to spare in the tank.
I'll say.
Punk showing a nice athletic balance and catches Umaga in the temple with a big kick.
Umaga appears disoriented. And now Umaga's flat on his back again, hooking the leg. Oh! 14,822 of our WWE Universe were ready to explode, but Umaga just getting that shoulder up.
Will that be CM Punk's best opportunity to defeat Umaga in this match? Punk thinks not.
Again, Punk asking a lot of himself. Umaga reverses it.
Samoan drop may do it, and Punk holds on. CM Punk holds on and survives Umaga. That heavily taped right thumb.
Oh, wait a second.
Umaga might be thinking, if the Samoan drop doesn't work, the Samoan spike will. Misses. Umaga dazed.
3 kicks to the temple.
Umaga's still up.
And again, Punk trying to do the heavy lifting. The lower back gives out.
Oh! Good grief, what a shot.
No!
350 pounds plus.
No, and the Samoan spike. Power move after power move after power move ruins Punk's return to Chicago.